Hi, I'm Ted Rall. I'm a cartoonist, columnist, and occasional war correspondent, and from 2009 until 2015, I was the staff editorial cartoonist for the Los Angeles Times. It was a job I really loved, and I worked hard at it. Now, sometimes you have to criticize the police when you're doing cartoons about LA, and the LAPD is not really a very straight up-and-up organization. So I did a lot of cartoons making fun of them and their police chief, Charlie Beck. Well, last July, Charlie Beck gave the publisher at the time, the guy named Austin Butner, a multi-billionaire who also happened to be a close political ally of the LAPD and its powerful $16 billion police union, the LAPPL. And he went to Butner and said that he had proof that I had lied in a blog in which I talked about having been arrested by an LAPD officer back in 2001 for jaywalking and having been roughed up. I was roughed up. I was mistreated, and I told the truth in that blog. But Butner was convinced by this audio tape that was secretly taken by the arresting officer back in 2001 that in fact everything had been really polite. In fact, you could only hear about 10 seconds worth of dialogue out of a 6+ minute tape. Anyway, I took the audio recording to a professional audio enhancement outfit in Hollywood, and they found that I was telling the truth. I had, for example, said that I had been handcuffed. The cops denied it, but here was a woman shouting, "Take off his handcuffs." I took that proof to the LA Times, but they didn't listen. I was fired. I was smeared as a liar and a fabulist inside the pages of the LA Times in front of millions of people, and they stuck with their story, even though they knew they were wrong. That's often the way corporate interests work. Anyway, I let 3 weeks go by, and I kept giving them every possible chance to back down, but they just wouldn't do it. And they doubled down even after journalists agreed with my results, even after the Association of American Editorial Cartoonists decided that I had enough of a case that an internal investigation and an independent investigation were also warranted. I was never given a chance to submit this proof to the LA Times, and they're stonewalling now. Well, I've had to sue them for defamation and as well as for wrongful termination and intentional infliction of emotional distress and a bunch of other things, including blacklisting. That suit was filed earlier this year. So far, it's going well. We have a really strong case, and we believe very firmly that if we get in front of a jury of 12 Angelinos, they're going to see things my way. The problem now is that the LA Times has taken advantage of a law that was originally intended to protect small individuals from big, deep-pocketed corporations. It's called the Anti-SLAPP. SLAPP is Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation. And to make a long story short, they demanded that I me, the plaintiff, post a $300,000 bond, of which I have to post the entire $300,000 in cash. I can't borrow it. And I have to post that money with the court just to be able to continue forward. If I don't do that, they said that the judge has ruled the case would be dismissed. Now, fortunately, my attorney, Carney Shigarian, managed to have this reduced to $75,000. But that money is all due on Thursday, August 18th. If I don't turn over $75,000 to the court by that point, the case will be vacated. What I'm asking you today is to consider helping me out with that money. Now, if I prevail, as I believe I will, in this anti-SLAPP motion, you can read about it online, and you can read about it here in the GoFundMe listing, then you will get your money back minus about 5% for the GoFundMe fee. And I think there's a strong chance you will get it back. Obviously, if I lose anti-SLAPP, you will lose your money. I will lose a lot more because I'll be on the hook for hundreds of thousands of dollars of LA Times legal fees. So please take a read, and I hope if you can afford it, you'll pass the word along and possibly even help out. I'm also offering some incentives for people who are willing to help, including books and even a visit if you contribute enough. Time is of the essence. I hate to ask this, but I really need your help. People who know me know I don't shy away from a fight, and this is no exception, but I can't do this one alone because I don't have $75,000 sitting around. The LA Times only paid me $300 a week, And now I'm not even getting that. Thank you.